Tribe Gaming facing off against Chivas, kicking things off for Tribe. It's going to be Jupiter King, followed by Azelias and TNT. The order for Chivas: Adrian Piedra, Richard, and, of course, their current star, Anaban. And by the way, folks, this is the last weekend of this meta we've been so used to, so it's going to be very curious to see what happens next weekend, next Saturday, Sunday, the 9th and 10th, when the, when the meta completely shifts. You guys may have seen the balance changes announcements today that came out. Very, very exciting. So Minor Muskaloon for Adrian Piedra. Minor Skelly Barrel for Jupiter King. Minor Muskaloon has not been the most popular of the balloon decks. It's been the Lumberloon Heal deck that's been the most popular. In fact, the second most popular deck overall in the tournament so far. But this deck on the other side from Jupiter King, if it is the Mega Knight version, it has performed fairly well and been very popular. Going to be curious to see how Adrian Piedra manages to get that balloon past the Hunter Snowball Bats combination. Jupiter King coming in today, a perfect 50-50. 4 wins, 4 losses, so nice and even. We'll see if he can pick that up as time goes on. Adrian Piedra 5-7 so far on the season. So you see some of the idea here for Adrian Piedra, but the snowball makes it just brutal for him to try to break past here. Minor caught by the skeletons. Hey, Clash Royale Esports in the YouTube chat with the popcorn. We'll settle in, folks. It's going to be about 15 hours of Clash Royale between today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So hope you got plenty of it there. Esports. Minor to the back for Adrian Piedra. That might be the key here, is just to use the balloon as a distraction here, and then maybe end up using the balloon as a tank for the Minor. So we'll see if that ends up being his plan. Not right now. And this time Minor does go to the Hunter, but Snowball Bat's going to, again, make it so difficult. Not even getting death damage from that balloon. $12:21 right-hand side for Adrian Piedra. Jupiter King, 13:46, same lane. Minute 45 left. Dueling snowballs. And still not going to get close. Shockingly, though, Adrian Piedra is a little bit ahead. $10:53 right-hand side. Jupiter King taking the lead back. And there, the Mega Knight finally does come down. Does not get a pickup on that Minor. And nice timing there. Mega Knight still tanking for the Minor. Bats had to be taken off the board, but now Snowball not in cycle for AP's next balloon push. Jupiter King cycling the Hunter high. Kind of a surprise spot for the Hunter there from Jupiter King. Does get back to his Snowball defensively. And that was a big opportunity for Adrian Piedra. Didn't get it done. Here we go. Minor to the back. Skeleton Barrel coming on in. Minor going the opposite direction. And that's 1 HP. Jupiter King gets it done. I like the idea of nerfing Tornado. I think that's just kind of the thing the meta needs, is a big shakeup. We'll see what this actually turns into. But we'll get a whole lot of gameplay on it next weekend. We'll get plenty of chance to see the pros play it, both on Saturday and Sunday, and we'll get a good view of what that really means. Captain Obvious, I don't understand your question. Rich, where's Liquid something now? So minor wall breakers with Valkyrie for Jupiter King. We've seen a bit more minor wall breakers in the second half of this tournament than we really thought we would. Log gets them off the board. And a nice catch with the Knight by Richard, who started off his campaign fairly well here, had a nice King of the Hill sweep, but currently sitting at 5-5 overall in his gameplay record. And there you go, nice King Tower activation for Jupiter King. Behind, though, by a pretty significant margin as we pass the midway point of regulation. And that bomb tower did its job perfectly. Here we go into double elixir time. And the South Korean star had a great run in No Tilt Worlds, holding on here against Richard. Miners both directions, and that NATO working out very nicely for Jupiter King. Pressure right-hand lane. Miner to the back. Oh, Miner goes to the front, picks up some bats, and he does get a connection. Richard, just like I did, predicts the Miner going to the back, throws the Knight, does not pick it up. Smart Miner there by Jupiter King. Knew those bats needed a little bit extra tankage, and they're getting the Miner there a little bit faster would help out just a bit. Another Miner to the front, so Jupiter King starting to vary his positioning overall. We'll see if he goes to the same spot one more time. 1189, going to be a little bit less now with that log on the left-hand side. Richard in the lead as we go into sudden death. And there you go, some straight-up rocket cycle. Doesn't get the Knight from Jupiter King. Luckily, it's to his strong side, but would have liked to get the big boy as well. Miner to the front one more time. Richard goes for the pickup on the back, doesn't get it. Miner, log, Skelly barrel to the left-hand lane. NATO pulls all that back. 693 left-hand lane. But now Jupiter King's going to be in a bit of trouble here with those Spear Goblins making trouble for him on both lanes. And maybe being a bit predictable here. A little late with the Miner and right into the only spot that could really go at that moment. Richard in a good position. And I like the way that Richard is throwing that log right behind. He knows that those spear goblins or those stab goblins are the primary ways getting picked up. Nice pickup here by Jupiter King on the top left-hand side. Going to be 253. Poison log will do it, but 393 on the opposite side. Jupiter King rockets it out. There you go. Very, very well played. Richard really felt like he had that for a moment, but the rocket cycle at the end for Jupiter King getting it done. 2 up, 2 down. In the English chat, Monty on the right-hand side, I just linked the Spanish link. So go there and get it. And here we go, the hero for Chivas. Anaban. Big question is, can he keep it up? 13-7 so far on the season. Alex, can I post more videos on my stand-up? Maybe. I have some stuff lying around. Might have an album coming out. Possibly. Need to see if my editor lost my files. Ice Wiz left for Anaban. You think he has a tornado? My guess. Hey, Mr. Matic with the gold just joined over on Mad Cat. Nice sub. As I said, every time I see that gold, I'll give you a compliment. And Mr. Matic, you are one of the best chefs I've ever met. Great cook. Kelly also just showed up. And Kelly has a great future as an author, whether she knows it or not. Never written a darn thing, but she will. Here we go. Lava Miner for Jupiter King. GY Giant Skeleton for Anaban. So looking like it's going to be this graveyard deck that has the highest use rate currently in the no-tilt league, but only a 53% win rate. Hold on to all that fairly well. And Miner picks up on the defensive side. So Anaman going pretty central meta, the most popular deck at the moment in competitive play, by a fairly wide margin as well. Jupiter King showing some decent depth to his deck pool already. And Lava's up one more time. Does have the lead in this same lane. Final 30 seconds of regulation, and Anaban throws the Giant Skeleton into that same spot. And there's going to be no tankage left, and the Baby Dragon will turn back. So that held out pretty nice for Jupiter King, although now he has to deal with a activated King Tower. But second Lava Hound down. And look at that, Mega Minion escaping from the Lava Hound. Dark Prince has to be played as a kite as opposed to putting any sort of true pressure offensively. And now everything going the way of Jupiter King. Poison down, Miner to the outside just as the NATO comes in. He is playing a gem right now. Giant Skeleton does push off the Miner from tower aggro, 634 left-hand side. Anaban in a lot of trouble. Jupiter King, of course, does have the poison as well. Wants to use that offensively if he can, but happy to save it for defense with a minute 20 left. We'll see how much he sits back versus puts the pressure on. Lava Hound at the bridge, that's pretty high pressure. Does have enough for the poison. Goes with the barbs instead, so wants to force out the poison on the offensive side from Anaban. Save his for the defense, or for his offense. Here we go. Miner to go in right to the back. Dark Prince easily predicts that by a mile. And another Lava Hound. Oh, here we go. Giant Skeleton high, Dark Prince high. Anaban has a shot here. Anaban has a real shot here. The barb's holding up high, but Jupiter King does get his poison down, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Jupiter King has to get back to his poison. That'll be a GG. Well played. Baby Dragon high to play some defense. There you go. Poison in, and that's a clean sweep to kick off the day. 1, 2, 3 for Jupiter King. What a performance, and goes from 4-4 to 7-4.